Hello everyone and welcome back to Gonzalo the Gamer, where today I'm going to be giving you guys episode number 19 of my Horizon Forbidden West series. Now we're going to be picking up exactly where we left off. We are still trying to collect Hephaestus for Gaia, and in order to do that we've got to find Ava first and then go to Fall's Edge. So if I'm not mistaken, we're close to the first location we got to be at. So this is the mission. Faro'S tomb. Collect it. Looks like we gotta go down here. So let's see what this is all about. Right? Yeah.
Okay. Time to cross the water, look for landfall, and over.
Oh, what's that? Oh god, I don't want to fight that. I just want to see what it is. Why does it look like a T-Rex?
This is no good. Figure something else out.
I don't need it, so I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Alright, what do you want? What do I gotta find in here?
No one here. That's strange.
Yeah, I thought you said this is...
Nothing's stopping me from taking a boat.
Okay. How do I take a boat?
I can pull that.
How do I take a boat? Can I push a boat? I don't want to have to... Oh, wait. Use boat. Yeah. Use boat. Let's go, baby. See, I would have never guessed that. I would have just swam across that. Very cool. Cool.
No one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where are the Quinn?
Whoa. You're telling me she swam all the way out here? That's wild.
I guess.
I don't get it. Why would she swim to me all from here all the way out here when she probably could have just swam to like right here?
I better go find it. Should be to the northeast.
It's none of my business. Let's just get right to the mission. Make some more arrows if we can. Something went down over here. Fire claw shredder site. I ain't worried about it. Oh god. Do I really want to fight this guy right now? Not really. But we're going for it. Give me that tail. How am I not hitting the tail? How am I not hitting the tail? There we go. Get out of here. Oh my god, did I not get it? Oh my god, I didn't get it. This legit does nothing. Oh god. It's starting to become a problem. Oh god, I have no smoke grenades. Hey, wait a minute. He took a lot of damage. Nah, that was nowhere near the level of power I needed in that one. Alright, let's just keep it pushing. Got a whole new area to explore. So something I do want to keep a lookout for is I need duck. Oh God. I need ducks.
These are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers. And somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Alva and Quinn can help me find it.
I'm hoping, but where did they even go? So, being fully transparent with you guys, I haven't really played this game. I mean, I've played it just to do like a bunch of side missions, but I've done it so much that I don't remember exactly what's going on. Like, I got the general gist, but I don't remember like the whole legacy thing. I think they're called the Quinn. I think I just heard her call them the Quinn. Ah. Too late. I'll let him live. Even though I'm pretty sure that wasn't a duck. Well, we're almost where we need to be. Looks like we got a ruin here too, and a fireplace, or a fire pit, whatever it's called. Got a goal there. Cool, got something up ahead. What is this? Is this, nope. Just looks like a lamp. Man, there really is nobody out here. Something unknown there. I'll explore all that in my free time. For now, let's just get some of these main missions rolling.
Cyclops drone. Gotta grab its data to reconnect with the dome back at the base.
Huh? Oh, that's this. The weird thing to my left.
It must be the entrance to landfall up ahead.
I ain't worried about it.
Hey. Is that her? The living...
This is landfall, right? I'm looking for Alba.
Overseer Bohai ordered us to invite you before him should you approach. Please, come with me. Go. Let him know we're coming.
Those are cool weapons, I'm not gonna lie. They seem like they do some crazy danger. Or damage.
It's her. The diviner was right.
Man, these fits look legit too, I'm not gonna lie. Thinking all white.
Overseer Bohai. A stranger just walked through the gate.
I knew Alva would not dare lie. You do look like Sobek.
Is Alva here? I need to talk to her.
I will consider your request once it is determined what you are. A living ancestor, as Alva believes, or a threat, lurking in such a guise.
I am no threat, okay? Back on the mainland, your soldiers fired on me without warning.
So you say, infidel. None of those you engaged survived to bear witness.
I held off on your squad when...
What was that about? Looks familiar.
May I present our honored CO.
So, here she is.
See ya.
A great mystery. Well, Bohai, what have you divined? What is she?
A mystery indeed, my CO. How can she appear as Sobek, and yet know nothing of our ways? Are we to believe that a living ancestor was born to this wretched land? An ocean apart from the realm of the Chosen? And if so, to what end? I cannot answer. Only she can. But I warn you, no falsehood will satisfy us. Now speak. Why are you here? What is your purpose?
I'm looking for a place called Thebes.
We're
And
standing
what
there.
do you seek there?
Alva told me a little bit about what you're after. I guess you could say I want what you want. A way to heal the world.
As I suspected. Tell her.
This guy just trusts me.
We found Thebes, the final resting place of Ted Faro'S secrets. It isn't far, but the way is closed to us. Machine attacks have cut us off from the site. Diviner Alva is there, along with a complement of diggers and soldiers.
Is she all right?
Our scouts tell us that a machine has our people pinned behind their defenses, but they're holding out.
Machines, huh? I can help with that.
Alva told us that you are indeed formidable.
But I have a few questions first.
We will answer what we can.
So you found Thebes.
The ancestors revealed it to us not long after we made landfall. Almost a year ago, through a scrap of ancient data discovered by Alva and verified by my... It contained details about the construction of a great...
Where, exactly?
Close. Beneath the Great Pyramid.
Figures. Ted loves his... Have you been inside?
No.
And we will solve them all in time. Getting back to the site is the one at hand. I hope you're as effective against machines as...
What exactly are you looking for inside Thebes? I thought Alva brought back the data you needed.
We risked much to cross the ocean. Therefore, we must unearth every possible link to the legacy, especially one as important.
We will not sail back until...
So,
I was chosen by my colleagues to supervise data retrieval on this.
And you're in charge of the expedition?
He is far more. You are addressing the cousin of the Emperor of the Quinn. Heir to the vast holdings of the Great Delta, the first CO in 5 generations.
All she needs to understand is that I am the authority, and my will is to attain this...
Mine too. We're in luck. You crossed the ocean on these ships? Couldn't have been easy.
Greatness is never easy.
Indeed. This expedition is the most important a quest. For nothing less than the fate of our tribe at stake. And none of it would have been possible without the...
The voyage was difficult. Our sailors and soldiers have... But all...
Good to know.
How didn't they die
What
from
kind of
diseases?
machine has your people pinned down near Thebes?
A Thunderjaw.
Tougher? Stronger?
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Won't be easy.
Then destiny shines upon us, as I knew it would. And she will help me attain...
Resupply here if you... Then on to Thebes at the base of the pier. We will follow when our scouts confirm you've cleared...
Cool.
Rough winds. Steady now. So...
We'll see if there's some cheesemate here. I'll listen to a rumor, why not? What you got for me?
I didn't believe. But now I see. You truly are an ancestor reborn. A good omen if I ever saw one. I'm a scout for the expedition.
Alright, come on.
Whatever I learn of this strange land, I will share.
Cool.
As is my duty to the ancestors. I should tell you more. I spotted a tall net southwest of here, lying still as death among the waves. They said glinthawks were stalking its remains, so be wary if you're out that way.
Thanks.
I ain't worried about it, sweetheart. Alright, what else do we have in this base? Looks like we got a handful amount of things here.
I wonder if it's dead. I should have a look when I get the chance.
There's my satchel, or whatever, my box. My box of things. Seems like I need to be on the boat for this one. potion guy over here? Do we have a resources guy? That's who I want to talk to.
If I may be so bold.
What do I need? I don't need salmon anymore, do I? Well, I'll buy 5. Raccoon, no. Rabbit hide. Not moonfish, not jay. Duck. Oh god, I just spent a boatload of shards. I didn't even realize it. Whoops. Didn't mean to do any of that.
The Legacy's teachings keep us safe.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Man, I had a bunch of shards. I literally just blew it all. Uh-oh. Well, you guys are gonna see firsthand. I think I'm actually gonna complete all my pouch upgrades. Oh my god, I needed a duck. What did I buy? Oh my god. I don't even know what it was. It was duck something.
Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaws.
In a minute, relax. It was duck something I needed. It was blue, I know that much. Alright, cool. Well, you guys are gonna see firsthand me buying what I need to complete all my upgrades. Yeah, baby. I think this is the last upgrade I need, I hope. Let's go. Fully upgraded across the board. No achievement. Still no, a Dreadwing Metal Fang. That's what I'm missing to upgrade this. Well, nothing I could do there. What else is there? There's that. It's over here.
Are you sure
Got a cook. No resource guy here, it looks like. Herbalist. Stitcher. It's whatever.
a stomach line is a must?
Alright, let's get a move on.
May the ancestors.
I should really get this drone and all the things. Pick them up on my free time. Let's keep it moving for now. Let's make some progress with the story mission. There it is. Got a feeling it's gonna be a pain to get this one. If I'm not mistaken, these are the last two things I need. Survey drone and the last black box. I'm assuming I just jumped down then. Where's it at?
A barbarian!
Run, stranger!
The
There's a
machine
killer
will kill
machine
you!
about!
There you are. I guess we're doing this.
Well, if I can see the parts. Key ingredient, I need the tail. There's no way I'm there you go. About to say, there's no way I'm not hitting that. Alright, let's get the tail real quick. Alright, let's armor up real quick, that way I know I'm at least good. Come on. Come on, I'm taking a lot of unnecessary heat. Why does it take so long for her to reload? Even though I really should take some of the weapons away. I'm pretty sure I missed there. Whoa. Come on, man. See, this is the one thing I really find hard. Like, in order to get some of these pieces, you gotta do some really tough stuff here. Alright. Take some of these weapons.
Could give it a taste of its own weapon.
Like, you see, like he's all up on me. There's no effective way to step away. Baby, this shit sucks dick. Excuse my profanity. He's like glitching in the wall and I can't. I literally can't. This is stupid annoying. I could have killed this guy 30 times over. Oh my god. God dang it! So annoying! I don't have a clear shot to his tail. That's my biggest downside. And then he shifts like that and it makes it super hard to get him. There has to be an effective way and I'm just kind of... Well, it doesn't help that he keeps taking it. There we go. Golly, I'm ready to take this guy down. This dude's a mess for me. Not a big fan. Alright. Start taking this guy a little bit seriously. I think if I had to make any grub in this game, it's just they make it super hard to get some of these resources. Like, you can always buy them. But it's just... Like, I can kill him very easy. Oop. Sorry, I was focusing. I can kill him very easy. It's just the problem is getting some of these resources. Should be dead after this. Excuse me. Nice. Get wrecked, kid. Get wrecked. Teabag, teabag for all the hassle you gave me. Alright, let's get this addressed. Man, that always takes longer than I would like.
Stranger! Over here!
I'm right here, calm down.
You killed that machine!
Yes, I
Your
did.
CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva
By all means, then. Open the gates!
Over here!
I'm just built different.
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to Landfall. I met your CO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
Yes.
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There was something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful. He's...
There they are. The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below. Shall we?
He's what? Man, I don't trust this guy either. Let's cap the kid.
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out.
Cool.
Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Faro.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she could open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Faro, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
Man, I really don't like this CO, dude. What do I do? Just jump down? Let's go. It's lit.
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring.
I'm sure that's a good thing.
Look at that thing. It's huge.
Oh, it is.
All the way down to the bottom.
Lava. Magma. Andale. Oh, I'm sure I don't want to get too close.
Maybe a way in. Yeah, this could get me inside.
Cool. Let's go then. The only thing another thing that I wish we're gonna be able to do, obviously they're gonna make a next game. This sold pretty well. I haven't looked at any of the stats, but I'm assuming it did. I hope we're able to do like melee underwater.
Oh, looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure.
Yeah, definitely not that way. Oh, it's time. Or is it proximity? I'm not sure. We're about to find out. Go, go, Aloy. Something down here.
There's gotta be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere.
Right here. Look at that.
Stop the turbine. Good.
See, I know what I'm doing. I'm hoping it's permanently stopped because I'm just going for it.
Okay, going inside, but how do I let the Quinn in?
Well, hold up, there's some dialogue right here. I don't really care to play for
Looks
it
like
right
an
now.
Exercise room?
And I don't really care about letting the Quinn in. Why don't we do our little own loot in here? You know, they don't gotta know that we took everything. We don't gotta let them know everything. Let's do our own looting. What happened to this place? It seemed foolproof. Who knows?
The area. It's pretty big too.
Something legendary down here. What are these ancient sculptures for? Give me the loot. Another thing right here. We were in there. Another data point right here. Another area to pry. Multiple beds. So he wasn't down here by himself. He brought some girls, so that's what's up. Alright, let's let him in. Or at least try to let him in. Seems like we looted everything that was here.
This is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
Forget the Quinn.
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
Yeah, no kidding.
That looks like some kind of access control.
Nah, not yet. You're gonna have to wait, buddy. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait till I loot this place. Think I'm gonna let him in and take all the loot. Nah, fam. I did all the work. Man, his place was bumping, man. You know the parties he could have had here?
Locked. But what about the main door?
Alright, for now, let's just go in. Let's let him in. Looks like we took anything that's worth value. Whoops.
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit initiated.
I better be grateful.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
you dress like Ted Faro.
I am Pharaoh, renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations, his soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raiment?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
Excellent. Shall we proceed?
I think they have some of this information wrong. It's so weird to see her out of her,
Look at this place. The grandeur.
Faro's domain. Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets.
Alright, cool. I still got everything.
Looks like the emergency exit function unlocked this door, too.
Yeah. Let these guys talk. Omega clearance is what we're looking for. Holy smokes. These are a lot of doors.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that.
Not a big fan of this guy. I'm kind of
this way
hoping
might
that
lead
Cleo
down.
dies. Want to make sure I don't miss any of these, what are they called? Data points. Even though I'm not sure I'm going to want to collect them, I can easily just Google them and see what the whole story was about.
Wonder if Pharaoh had put back.
Don't care about any of these logs.
There will be no further discussion of your feat, Bohai.
Couldn't I just jump down?
So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Oh god,
Those
are
certainly look threatening.
the... what they're called.
Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
Sentinels.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
Guess it's just us then.
What? We have to fight!
How are they still?
The diviner is down.
No way.
A hit! Good!
Resurrected.
Good hit.
I only care about taking down at least one. Then I can always focus on the other one a little bit later. Get that corruptor. Try to get some more of these herbs. Oh, this one's almost dead. He's almost dead. Dead. So I got a feeling we're going to be running into more of those. So I just made a boatload of more ammo. Jeez.
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
We have decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed.
I really hope Cleo dies right here. I'm starting to hate having to fill in
That
people.
looks like the way.
I know the door's that way. I'm just making sure there isn't any loot like this. Don't want to pick up any more than I have to, just in case I fight something.
Ever deeper we go.
Jeez, no kidding. This dude had a whole temple at this point. Let me guess, he froze his body.
What is that? A reclining throne attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does.
Sure, we're about to find out.
An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her? Scan the device, if you will.
You know what? I will pass. You're gonna wait for me, buddy boy. There's some loot here I'm trying to attain. What? Some people behind that door.
Please, scan the device.
Calm down. Oh, they're not letting me out yet. Let's see, what else we got here? Make sure I don't miss any of this good loot. Look at this. I would have ran right past all this. I don't know what it's for, but it's always good to have. Alright, let's try to open this. See what's up with this.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment.
It's a medical apparatus.
What it'll do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet.
Stop aging.
Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
Oh.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Faro used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course, he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Faro.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await.
So I'm confused. So the people in space figured out de-aging a lot faster than Ted Faro.
Is that a small office? For a minor functionary, perhaps?
So there's two colonies, one that went out of space and one that went underground with Ted Faro. Both try to do the same thing. One seems like they successfully did it. Got a feeling this guy froze his body, and we're gonna end up finding him right here. Don't want to collect that. Usually when they give you that much stuff to collect, it's probably because we're gonna end up fighting something. What am I supposed to be looking for? Just says look around. What? I should probably read that. Blast door.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
Boom. Let me reload this.
Ah! Is that a vet? Hurry! Break it open!
Oh, I thought he was talking to me for a second there. I was about to smack him up a little bit. Again, I'm really hoping he passes away.
She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
Yes, I did, but boy, am I not gonna let you until I loot everything. Look at all this good loot. Give me the loot. Alright, let's open up the door.
There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Sometimes dead, along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me, by leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Sometimes the reactor can give me what I need. To grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
What did he turn himself into?
Faro'S
A monster
secrets.
from Resident Evil?
Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
So he was able to figure out the trick to living long, or living forever. Man, I'm expecting a monster from Resident Evil. Give me the nemesis.
At last, Faro'S legacy is mine.
He gonna die.
Is that?
It's him.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Faro has it rigged to melt down if...
Kill them too. No witnesses.
Oh god!
Engaging target!
I put my controller down. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. They caught me a little bit off guard. Was not paying attention.
Oh no!
Perfect.
Now this'll do some damage.
Oh my god, there's lava on the floor. Wait, I wanted to see what he looked like. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Faro rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Alright, forget looting that guy. Let's go. Wait, looks like we got good loot. Come on, let's go. Well, here's hoping I collected everything that was like here. I'm already ahead of you. I know where you at. Oh. Whoops. Did not see the lava in front of me. My bad. Dang it, I really wish they would have showed us what he looked like.
We have to run.
No way, did they just restart me all the way out here? Oh my god. You know what, forget this chick. Forget these guys. No, last time I tried to fight him, I literally, the lava overfilled everything. See, there's lava right here. Oh, I go around. I didn't even think about that. Where am I supposed to?
Get the cover!
You know, I really don't care about these guys. I'm looking to just get out of here. It's a little too intense for me.
Hurry, sire!
Come on!
Out of my way!
Oh my god, this guy pushed his own guard. He deserves everything that's happening. Oh, I'm not gonna help him. Yes. Don't care, keep it moving.
All hail the Quen!
Matter of fact, forget the Quen. Come on, the building is literally collapsing. Like, literally, come on, man. I really don't have time for this. Like, the building is literally collapsing. You are about to die. There's no way. I don't know. I don't know why I stopped for these guys. Jump! Alva!
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. And instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you
let's
back
get
east
that.
as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow
Whatever
the
that
truth,
is.
wherever it leads.
From the side of her face.
I'll see you there.
Cool beans. Where am I at as far as the map is concerned?
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by landfall. With the CO gone, maybe more Quen will be willing to talk. And there's still that tall neck nearby. I gotta change out of these clothes. I can't believe the CO made me play dress up.
No, I'm kind of digging this fit. Oh. Well, I'll definitely equip my stuff. But I'm kind of digging the fit, so I may just rock that look for a little while. Regardless, I am going to be wrapping up this episode right here. I just noticed that it's an hour long. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to like the video. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next episode.